Welcome to Yorkdale. I'm Aubrey. I'm the visual lead here.
I'm Jeffrey. I'm the creative lead.
So last week we made $120,000 on a plan in 97, and we have an average store density of 141. So today we're going to walk you through our model store setup for spring summer 16.
So right now we're in our main entrance. We're standing in Back in the Days. Behind me here we have our really strong creative presence. We've chosen the Jennifer girls. We chose to use the marble bases, and we suspended the LED lights from the ceiling using the orange gels. For styling in here, we've done our younger customer. We find that this is the more trendy pieces, and this is where we see a lot of our sales. For best sellers in here, we have the boutique leather jacket. We have the lilac acid wash denim jacket. We have the pleated skirt, which brought in $150, and the raw edge denim skirt, which brought in $275.
So back in the days, last week it brought in almost $15,000 and it has a density of $109. Merchandising wise, we split it up into two different stories. We have a younger customer and an older customer, so we cater to both of those. Right now we're on the side merchandise for our younger customer. It has a brighter color story and more younger pieces to attract our customer who's coming in straight into our jeans department. So blocked in here we have our bomber block, which brings in about $5,000 each week. And our best sellers in here are our sweats and high-waisted denim skirts. So we'll move on into our secondary side. So this is catered to our older customer. It still has a really young feel, but we've included a lot of our premium pieces to attract our customer who's coming straight into the bay. In here, to keep the two sides together, we used our white wooden fixtures throughout, and also our walls, we've created symmetry with the two light boxes and then our non-clothing statement on the wall to really balance the area. We really want to break up all the heavy products in here and added our non-clothing as well as giving it presence at the front of our store. Locked in here we have our mom jeans, which brought in $1,200. We sold 18 units last week. And also to cater to our younger customer, we have a lower price point block of our strappy bodysuits, which brought in another $1,200. Other best sellers in here include our casual jackets, and all of our brands come out of this trend. So we'll move on into our boutique section. Oh, sorry. We also have a dress shop block for going out dresses, just to alleviate some of the dresses within our store, and that brought in about $1,000 last week. So now we'll move on into our boutique section.
So this is boutique. When Yorkdale first opened its doors here in Canada, we carried boutique and unique. But for lack of space, we got rid of both. But we got boutique back. We've had it for about 2 seasons now. We've seen steady sales and steady shipments in more fashion pieces. We've placed it out here in the bay in a special zone, just to kind of really show the customer and justify its higher price point. We've used LED lights in here. We branded it with new boutique vinyls. We purchased new pipe and flange fixtures just to really elevate the space. We feel like this is a great spot. It's adjacent to Vieira Moda here in the Bay, and we get that more older customer, more sophisticated customer that's going to be spending more money. So now we'll move into artist impression.
So we're in artist impression now. Last week it brought in $8,500. It has a density of $95. Going into the season, we saw this trend as it would be a struggle for us, just full of really high-risk pieces that our customers not used to buying or seeing. So to really stay on brand and really just promote this, we've placed it in our secondary entrance to really try and get this product into our customers' hands. Last week we redid our artist impression and made a cohesive color story throughout. Just more, we've lightened it up and really made it really spring, accenting it with denim throughout. So in here we've merchandised with double T-arms on the walls, and then on the floor we have our modular fixtures. Blocked in here we have our denim button front skirts, which brought in $700 last week, and we've blocked them in here to really add a really great way to wear with some of the more print heavy pieces in here. And then we've also blocked our strappy camis, which brought in $1,200 last week. It has a density of $299. Last season, strappy camis were our #1 selling blouse category, so we really want to block them this season as well. Other best sellers in here include our salt and pepper smart coat, as well as our A-line striped midi skirt and other casual jackets.
For creative in here, we've used our Army Girls. We've spotted our Army Girls just because we feel that works best with See It Buy It. We chose See It Buy It in this trend just because we want to use higher risk items and pair them with items that we feel safer or our customer will be more inclined to purchase. So for instance, we have this striped skirt here, which is a zero seller. We're pairing it with something we feel that will actually sell with our customer. We also feel this worked best with the modular fixtures. For creative treatments in here, I chose 2 of the model store colors, the purple and the pink, and just created a creative treatment on this accent long hair. Now move on to jersey.
So now we're in our jersey department. Last week, jersey brought in $17,000, and it has a density of $120. So we just recently reset our walls with tees and bodysuits to make way for our new vinyls that will be installed soon. And we've also put our best-selling categories on our floor fixtures. So we have our flippy dresses on the one S rail, and then our viscose tees and tanks on the other. We also have our offer 2-4 tanks on the floor fixture. We have our crop camis, which is the best-selling category, and then all the other styles on the wall right here.
For creative in here, we chose to do 6 bus forms. We chose to do them as a high level just to alleviate space on the floor for VM. We chose to do 6 bus forms just to feel they work better in block departments. We did a black, gray, and white color and pink color story just to bring us forward into spring. So now move on to jeans.
So here we are in our jeans department. It made $24,000 last week and has a density of $248. We've had it in this space of our store for the past 2 years. It does really well here. It's really close to our main entrance and our cash desk. To setting it up, we put all of our best-selling jeans, the Jamies, on the front table, and then all the rip styles on the back wall here. We have our Jomies along the back corner. We have our Haydens on the 2 shelf and rails. These are along the hanging wall here, and then our new fits are on the other shelf and rails. Last period, jeans made 23% of our sales, so we definitely take really good care of this department, and we have our jean specialist who comes in here 4 days a week and really replans, standardizes, and sizes the entire department. He also goes into petite and tall to just refresh those sections as well.
For creative in here, we've done Army Girls, spotted them throughout. We've done the girl here on the table in the Jamies, the girl in the back there wearing Hayden's, and this girl over here wearing the new shape, which is the Kane. For the high levels in here, we know for the model store, going forward for model store, you're supposed to back face the jeans. We decided to front face them since the whole wall is ripped and we want the customer to be able to see the rips in the jeans. And we decided not to use the denim menu because we want to alleviate space for more stock on the floor and alleviate space in the back area. Let's move on to Petite.
So here we are in Petite. Petite also brought in $17,000 last week and has a density of $203. Petite is one of our top selling departments within our store. Last season we were planned at an 8% mix, but we delivered 11%, and we've been consistently delivering 11% throughout this season as well. In here, we have split it up into two stories. So we have a casual story in the front, and then in the back we have a smarter story with our more premium pieces. We definitely have a younger customer coming in here looking for more jersey pieces and dresses and just shorter jeans. So we definitely see sell-through in the more casual pieces first, and then our smarter pieces take a little bit longer to sell through. Petite jeans is a really big seller here as well. Last season it made $100,000 just in Petite jeans. Another best-selling category in Petite is our casual jackets. Yeah. So we'll move on into tall. So here we are in tall. Last week, tall brought in $7,700. It has a density of $258. Again, we split it up in the two stories. So we have the smarter pieces on the floor fixture, and then along the wall we have our casual statement. Again, jeans are blocked on a table, and the fixture right behind me. Again, the two best-selling categories within tall are jeans and casual jackets as well. So we'll move on into our final trend, modern Puritan. So here we are in modern Puritan. Last week it brought in $8,500 and has a density of $109. Going into the season, we knew this trend would be a really big success for us. So placing it further back in the store, we didn't really see that as a risk. But it is also right next to our fitting room, which gives really great traffic throughout the store. So merchandising wise, we use the wave bars throughout to keep it cohesive, and then on the floor we have our edit rails blocked in here to really cater to that older customer who's shopping in here, spending a little bit more money on fashion pieces. We blocked our long line blazers that brought in about $700 last week, but we did just create it. And then again, here in Canada, we're on March break, so all the kids are out of school. So placing a lower price point block right by our fitting room of the fashion tees has done really well for us here. Again, I think that's about it.
So for creative in here, we've chose to do the two cages We felt these cages were best for the layout here in the back area of the store. I've used the paintbrush treatment on the basis of it just to bring in more creative to the back of the store. For styling in here, we've done a more elevated, older customer by using, real leather jackets, the Bardot tops with the floral pants, using higher price point items like the crochet top in the back. This jacket here brought in $500 last week, along with this dress which brought in $250. For high levels in here, I've done the wooden frames with the images and the light boxes just to further bring in campaign images to the back of the store. Thanks for visiting Yorkdale. Bye.